All right, welcome back to Wild Outdoor Living. So this is my yard. This is mostly where I keep firewood. But up on this ridge, I've been working on a trail, kind of a fun little flowy thing to hit, you know, in the afternoons, maybe after work. And it's coming along pretty well. So I've been hitting that when I'm not out in the mountains. This little drop is getting harder and harder to hit because of the weeds. It's hard to get the right speed into here, but you can drop that or you can roll it. So I've been using that to kind of mess with my suspension and just kind of play around. And then this roll right here, when we originally moved here, I was actually pretty intimidated to hit this on my stash, but after hitting much bigger things this spring, I decided to go ahead and roll down it. It's so easy on the Remedy. It's probably super easy on the stash too, but for whatever reason, maybe it's because I was gravel riding so much last year. I think I did just a handful of trail rides last year. Maybe that's why it was intimidating, but so I've hit everything in here. The only thing I haven't hit is this. So this staircase, I don't know why this has been so intimidating. Possibly because I don't need to ride this staircase. I ride a lot of staircases in town, but I've yet to ride this one. And yeah, I think it's partly because I don't have to ride it, partly because of this wall. So it feels a little bit tight. It's not that tight. It's actually pretty wide, but it feels a little tight. And I think the other reason is when I first got my Remedy in January, I actually really seriously contemplated riding this, and I cleared the snow off of it, and I ended up deciding it just wasn't worth it. And I think because I backed out of that, it's been kind of intimidating. Now, different situation, it was covered in snow, there was wood up to probably about here, so the exit was really sketchy. So now it's really not, and it really should be pretty easy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean out the exit. I'm gonna clean a little bit of those weeds out of those stairs, and then I'm gonna take a lap on all the other features and then go ahead and ride it. All right, I've got my rake, so I'm just gonna make this as wide as possible. I don't know why it would come down this far. And some of that bark out of there. And honestly, you know, this is a ways away from that staircase, so it's not gonna actually be an issue, but mentally, I think having the largest run out is gonna help. But these are a pretty cool set of steps. You know, like really big chunk. This is rock, by the way. This is not concrete. So partly it's a really cool feature to hit, but that also makes it a little bit scarier somehow. We're gonna pull out some of this grass. I don't know how Selena's gonna feel about this, but I uncovered a lot of dirt. I should probably start from the top. That would make more sense. I just want to get the loosest stuff off of here. Now, if I came up on this on a trail, probably wouldn't think twice about it. But because it's at my house, well, it needs cleaned up anyways, so. But not bad. I mean, there's plenty of room here to come down and really just, I mean, you could probably brake the whole way down if you wanted to, or go fast or whatever. There's not really anything in the way, but I think more than anything, it's kind of been annoying to me. So yeah, let's get ready to do it. Back to the port. Woo! Oh, it's so good to get that staircase out of the way. I can't emphasize that enough. And it's so easy. I mean, look Look at that. The tires can't fall that deep into each hole, so it's just a matter of pointing it straight. You know what I'm curious about though? This is a 150 in the back, 160 in the front. Let's go and see how much travel we actually use. So we get about 3 fingers left over on the fork, and we've actually got plenty left over on the rear. So I mean, those are no big deal to this thing. We'll hit that too. It's fun to just come out here and ride it. You know, just get in some single track, even when I'm not out really getting in the mountains. So I've been working on this, and it was a great warm-up for that drop for sure. And the dirt is absolutely amazing right now. Oh my goodness. All right guys, thanks so much for watching. Really easy feature here, but it was good to put the camera on and kind of challenge myself to just go ahead and do it. I think honestly, the fact that I didn't have to do it, the fact that this isn't really supposed to be ridden on a bike, kind of gave me a lot of excuses not to. But every time I looked at it, I wanted to ride it. So thank you guys for being there unintentionally to help me go ahead and make that plunge. And yeah, we'll catch you later.